Your phone alarm goes off again. Same sound, same time, same feeling. You open your eyes, but it does not feel like you are ready for the day. You are still in bed, but somehow you already feel behind. If that feels a little too familiar, stay with me.
Your phone alarm goes off again. Same sound, same time, same feeling. You do not move right away. You just lie there for a few seconds, staring at the ceiling. The room is quiet. The blanket is still warm. Your phone is next to your pillow. And the first thought in your head is not, I am ready. It is, already? Morning already? You slept for 8 hours. At least that is what the clock says. But your body does not feel rested. It feels like you were only paused for a while, and now the pause is over. The alarm keeps going, so you reach for the phone. Not because you are ready to start the day, because the sound will not stop. You turn it off, and now the screen is right there in your hand. The time, the notifications, the messages, the little red numbers. The day is already waiting. You tell yourself you are only checking the time, but your thumb already knows what to do. A message from last night, an email you did not answer, a reminder you forgot about, a post from someone who seems to be doing better than you, a piece of news you did not need, but now it is in your head. You are still lying in bed, but somehow you are already behind. You have not brushed your teeth. You have not opened the curtains. You have not taken one full breath, but your mind has already started. Work, messages, money, plans, people, things you forgot, things you have to fix, things you wish were already done. Nothing has really happened yet, but it already feels like the day has started without you. And that is the part that makes you tired in a way sleep does not always fix. Because technically you slept. You went to bed. You closed your eyes. You gave the night enough hours. You did what you were supposed to do. But somehow you still wake up feeling like you barely left yesterday. Your body is awake, but it does not feel ready. Your eyes are open, but your mind is already trying to catch up. And when people say, maybe you just need more sleep, it feels too simple. Because you did sleep, the tiredness is not only in your eyes, it is in the way you stay in bed for a few extra seconds. Not because you are lazy, because some part of you does not want to be needed yet. That is the sentence most people never say out loud. I do not want to be needed yet. Not because you do not care, not because you want to disappear, not because you are weak. You are just tired of being pulled into everything before you have even come back to yourself. Pulled into messages, pulled into work, pulled into problems, pulled into what people need, pulled into the version of you that always has to handle things. And after a while, morning stops feeling like a beginning. It starts feeling like the next shift. From the outside, it looks normal. A phone alarm, a tired face, a cup of coffee, a person getting ready. Nothing looks broken, but inside something feels used up before the day has even begun. That is the kind of tired that sleep alone cannot always reach. Because the problem is not only how long you slept, sometimes the problem is what you wake up into. If the first thing you see is a screen full of things waiting for you, your body does not get a quiet start. It gets a signal. People can reach you again. Work can find you again. Problems can come back again. The day is open again, and you have to be ready again. That is a lot to feel in the first minute of being awake. But because it happens every day, you stop noticing how much it takes from you. You just call it morning. You call it being tired. You call it needing more discipline. But maybe that is not the first thing you need. Maybe you do not need a perfect morning routine. Maybe you need a slower start. Because if you are already exhausted, another perfect routine can become one more thing to fail at. Wake up at 5 a.m., drink water, exercise, journal, meditate, get sunlight, be productive, win the morning. That might help some people. But for a tired person, it can also feel like another list. Another version of yourself you are not reaching. So start smaller. Start with the first 10 quiet minutes. Not 10 perfect minutes. Not 10 productive minutes. Just 10 minutes where the day does not get to take you immediately. Tomorrow morning, when your phone alarm goes off, turn it off. But do not unlock the screen. Not yet. Put the phone down, even if it feels strange. Even if your hand wants to pick it up again, just give yourself one small gap. One moment where nothing new comes in. Sit up slowly. Put your feet on the floor. Let the room be quiet. Take one breath. Not because it fixes everything. Not because it makes you a better person. Just because your body needs a second. Then drink some water. Open the curtains if there is light outside. Or turn on one soft light if the room is still dark. Do one small thing that tells your body, we are awake. But we do not have to rush yet. That is the point. Not motivation, not discipline, not becoming a new person before breakfast. Just a quieter start. A tired body does not always need a speech. Sometimes it just needs a signal. A signal that the day can begin slowly. A signal that you do not have to solve everything in the first minute. A signal that you are allowed to exist before you respond. Then ask yourself one simple question. What is the first real thing I need to do today? Not everything. Not the whole list, not your whole life. Just the first real thing. Brush your teeth, make coffee, take a shower, put on clothes, step outside, open your laptop. Start one task. One thing. That is enough. Because tired mornings often get worse when everything arrives at once. One message, one bill, one deadline. One problem, one thing you forgot, one thing you are afraid of. One thing you wish you had already fixed. All of it shows up at the same time, and your body feels the weight before the day has even started. But one clear step gives the morning a shape. And when the morning has a shape, it feels less like everything is hitting you at once. You may still feel tired. That is okay. This is not about waking up happy every day. That is not real life. Some mornings will still feel heavy. Some nights will still follow you. Some alarms will still feel unfair. Some days will ask more from you than you feel ready to give. But you can stop giving the first part of yourself to a screen. You can stop letting the day start before you are even in it. For 10 minutes, you can be unavailable. Not forever. Just long enough to remember that you are here too. Before the messages, before the work, before the pressure, before the version of you that has to handle everything, you can be a person first, just for a moment. And maybe that is where rest starts to come back, not only in sleep, but in the small spaces where life stops asking for something. So if you wake up tired tomorrow, do not start by blaming yourself. Ask something simpler. Did I give myself even one quiet minute before the day came in? Because maybe your morning does not need to become perfect. Maybe it just needs to become yours again. Tomorrow, when the phone alarm goes off again, turn it off. Put it down. Sit up. Breathe. Drink water. Find light. Choose one first step. Nothing big. Nothing perfect. Just a quiet beginning. A small way of telling yourself, I am here. The day can wait for one moment. I do not have to rush back into everything all at once. And maybe slowly, morning can stop feeling like something you have to survive. Maybe it can become the first small place where your life feels like yours again.